Good morning. It's day 109 on trail, I think. It's just gone 8 o'clock. I've just left the motel. I'm heading down the road to the post office to get my parcels, and then I'll head back to the hotel and pack up the rest of my stuff before heading back to the trail. What do we got? We have pork crackling, bagel bites, Jaffas, pineapple lumps, bananas, fish, mids, chocolate, candles, and cake. That is a hefty amount of cake.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chili Deborah girlfriend. Happy birthday to you.
So it is 11:30 in the morning, and we're just getting back on trail. After going to the post office, I got a package from home and also my new sandals, which feel really different than my old ones. They're so much more texture between the shoe and my foot, and the tread looks so much more than I thought there was. Went to the post office. I've sent home my trekking poles and sent some of the extra food that was in the package from my parents. Sent that ahead, so I'll get that in a few days' time. And then we just got to ride back to the trail. Yeah, it looks like we get to go straight up. So the other thing that happened, I guess, the night before last, which I didn't talk about, is that my mattress is broken. So I started the trail with a closed cell foam pad, which is what I used for Tiara and the PCT. But pretty soon after starting, I had condensation issues between the area of my legs that wasn't on the pad and the floor of my tent, such that my sleeping bag was getting wet every morning or every night. And so around a similar time, Thermarest released their Uberlight mattress, and I bought one of them. I think it was around about the 20th of April that I bought it, so I'd only been on trail for a couple of weeks. And it's been working really well for me so far. It's been great. It's been really comfortable. And then when I blew it up the night before last, there's a bit of a weird lump in it, and I actually had a look and I realised that 2 of the baffles had broken, so that 3 of the baffles had merged together to make one giant baffle, and that was bulging quite a lot right on my lower back. So I let a bit of the air out just to try and make the whole mat a bit softer, but it wasn't very comfortable to sleep on. So last night I went online and ordered a new sleeping mat from REI, and then once that one arrives, I'll send the old one back, and it should refund me for it because it's damaged. But that's a bit of a pain in the butt, or pain in the back as the case may be. Hoping, well, I've ordered the new one, 2-day shipping to a town that's only 80 miles ahead. So I'll only have a few nights sleeping on the uncomfortable mat. But that's a bit of a bummer. The rain radar showed that there was going to be light rain all morning through to about 11, and then the rain pattern on the rain radar kind of swirled a little bit, so we weren't really sure if that would stay over us or not. Kind of decided in the tent this morning that we'd wait until the rain stopped, or until about 10 o'clock, and then we'd head off. The rain ended up stopping about 8:30, but Raiden wanted to stay in bed, so he napped. Oh, how cute. Yeah, so he ended up napping until about 10, and then until 10:30, and then by the time we finally started packing up the tent, it started raining again, which was a bit of a bummer. It's now mostly just kind of dripping. The rain itself stopped, and there's just a little bit of dripping coming from the tree cover. The sky is still very white, but it is brightening up, so hopefully it'll clear up a little bit. Maybe we'll dry out a bit, who knows. I have a hole in my pack liner, so my sleeping bag was a little bit wet when I got it out last night, which is a bit of a bummer, but I dried out and it was warm enough, so it wasn't such a big deal. Today we're hoping for 20 miles or 32 k's, maybe. Just kind of depends on what happens with this weather again, I guess. Yesterday it was fine to begin with, but it got a bit cold. So if that happens again, we may end up stopping short. But otherwise, if it clears up, we'll probably end up walking till dark, trying to get 20 k's in after lunch. So my camera went flat this morning, but I managed to charge it up again. We've just come up to the top of Stratton Mountain and heading back down the other side. It's 5:20 and we've walked about 18 k's, about 12 miles today. So I think we're going to try and go maybe another 8 k's, maybe, to a campsite. It's not an official campsite, but it looks like there's probably some stealth sites next to a river. which will do us well if we can get there. Bit of a bummer earlier on today, my brand new sandals, the Velcro on the heel, there's something wrong with it and they came undone, which means that the shoe is pretty much unwearable, and they won't stay done up. So I had to stop and I just used some dental floss to sew the shoes shut in the right spot. And when we get into town next, I'll get in touch with Bedrock Sandals and see what's going on, because I need to sort it out, and they're brand new, which is a bit of a pain.